Hello everybody, this is Grayzo. Welcome back to Tours and Tournaments. My character in between now and the last episode has become ill. His health is really poor. Just look at this guy. He is not feeling the best. Look at his eyes. So I don't know how long we have left with this character. And before we wrapped up the last episode, we mentioned that we were going to do a blot. Which is an activity, not a decision. It's here. So let's go ahead and do this. Opinion change will be less common. I mean, the only place that I could do it is actually in these areas here. Let's select this. No chance of danger. We can maybe do a bigger blot. Oh, we don't have the money for it. Let's do a smaller one. Yeah, let's do a smaller one. We will get piety. Looks like no cost. So human sacrifice. Animal sacrifice. Let's do a human sacrifice. Just sounds interesting. And yeah, let's start that off. I've never done this event before. Or activity. Let's see what happens. People are paying me indulgences, which is great. We get some extra cash from that. And looks like something has shattered down here. Can we vassalize these people? No, why not? What do you not like? I'm a different fate. And I'm not his rightful liege. Okay, what about this guy? Offer vassalage. Cultural acceptance is really bad. That doesn't seem to work. What about this guy? Something shattered, so I might be able to gobble up this land. It is part of the Slavia area. Pretty sure. Yeah, we got to eat up this land. So why don't we go to war with these? Like, there's 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. We could do 4 wars here potentially, and I think that is. I'm already on an activity. Okay, well, when the blot's done, we're going to eat up all this land. I think that might have been. I'm not sure what county or country was here, but it looks like something split up. Can demand hostages. I don't need to do that right now. We do need to speed up our blot activity though. That is what we're trying to do. So let's travel there. A Russian medicant. Don't know what this is. Gives me a piety gain. I can just kill this guy. He's Catholic. Yeah, let's kill him. Done. Simple decision. Catholic is, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm so hostile towards Catholics, if you look at my neighbor here on the left, they are one of the more powerful regions. They have a lot of strong armies, so every time I have an opportunity to kill them, I will certainly do it. Hopefully you're enjoying the series so far. If you're new to the channel, if you stumbled upon my content, welcome. I make 3 to 4 Crusader Kings episodes a week, so if you do like that sort of stuff, stick around for more. Maybe consider leaving a like and hitting that subscription button. Mainly a mix of tours and tournaments right now, and Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings. I do like reading thoughts and feedback in the comments, so if you maybe have a suggestion on the style of gameplay, want to name a character in this journey, that would be welcome too. Leave your thoughts below. A duel demanded. An imposing man is standing on the road ahead of us. I am Piskla and Inrocklaw. Whatever the hell that is. I've bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. Okay, so this guy's maybe a good fighter. Yeah, he's not great. I've no interest in you or a fair fight. Don't want to delay my blot activities. He could join my court, and he would become wounded. I'll just kill him. I win the fight, get some extra prestige. Why not? I don't know whether I killed him, but my champion did. Or at least was in a little battle with him there. Lithuania, by the way, just here is extremely strong in terms of their men-at-arms. So I got to stamp out the Lithuanian threat. I've just died! No! Before my blot! Don't get to see or experience my first blot. Does that cancel that activity? Oh man, that's crap. Filkir Valdemir of Asatru Filkirit has joined the Feast of Valhalla at 65 years of age. He's died from being ill. I had a feeling. His eyes didn't look too well. A charming man, He became famous for his elaborate feasts and grandiose balls. Fylkr Torgin ascends to the throne. Energetic and collected, Torgin will surely improve the realm under his rule. Okay, we got a new character. I'm sat at my table about to break my fast, but all the hunger has left me. Something feels amiss. I know this to be true when I see my mother. My sire, come bearing grievous news. I'm afraid your kinsman, Fylkr Valdemir, died from being ill. Okay, so no immediate effects. Long live the new sire. Okay, so we have space to take some new land. There's a dangerous faction after popping up. I thought I was just going to do a blot. Lifestyle. I am diplomatic. So diplomatic here. I also have a perk here for stewardship, which allows me to... It says I have something to unlock. Perks available. Which one can I unlock? I'm a gust, and I get... Do I want to just do diplomatic with this character? People will like me a bit better. He has high learning though. I think I'll go down learning. What about his wife? His wife can boost learning and diplomacy. Hang on. Before we look at this character, who are we gonna play as next? We're gonna play as this guy, my player heir. He has 0 diplomacy. Okay, so maybe we... Yeah, let's go down to diplomacy. We can always change it up later. I get 40% extra lifestyle experience. I have 1.5 of the trees locked already. Fertility will increase here. Prestige. Do I need prestige for anything? I probably need prestige for wars. So let's take the majesty focus. And I can demand payment for hooks. I think that's good to have. For some reason I had that available to me. And we have a new council. So we want to put powerful vassals in these positions just to keep them happy. It looks like everybody kind of likes me here. But this guy's a powerful vassal, so we'll get him in. That will improve his opinion. No powerful vassals that are good at martial, so we'll stick our brother-in-law in that position. Nominate a successor. So who is going to be heir to the Jarldom of Roos? Well, I want my player heir to be that. My brother, niece, player. Boom. There we go. We will probably have to do this for a lot of the titles. Did I not just select that already? Kingdom of the Roos, which is a little bit different. Again, player heir. Boom. Get rid of that one. Another successor. I wish I could just kind of select multiple of these at the same time. This is the Scandinavian elective, so you got to vote for your next succession, which is useful because you can ensure that you keep your realm together. Okay, we got one more, it seems. Jarldom of Könugarðr. We will give that to shock, horror. It's gonna be my player heir again. We can't seem to find on the list. Maybe do opinion of me. Vote score. Where is he? Brother, niece, nephew, cousin. Okay, he's not available. This is just for a Jarldom though. So I think we'll just go with the people's favorite there. Okay, let's have a look at the factions. Someone wants independence. How is it a dangerous faction? I don't think that's dangerous right now. Send this guy a gift. He will like me then. Less chance of him leaving. So let's do that for now. I can raise a runestone. I also just want to have a look at what we got in terms of warhammers and stuff. Knight effectiveness seems better. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We will give away this, I think, to the character we're going to play as next, just to improve this guy's prowess. get his opinion up of us as well. And we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff. I can transfer a lot of vassals, it seems. I can also demand payment, so maybe we'll do that just to get some gold. Let's get rid of those. Can we do a blot? Like, is that an option? Yeah, let's see if we can do a blot. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere that we could host it now. Blot will have to wait. Whole court, all of that good stuff. Let's just see. You can transfer this guy to that guy. Yeah, sure. Let's do that for opinion. I didn't gain any stress by doing that. You can appoint a worthy successor to the most expert of Finland. Oh, all my 33, my bodyguard. Forced to fight. All my men at arms, I suppose, have changed up, haven't they? All my soldiers are changed. It doesn't serve as a knight. 27. Let's have a look. 27 prowess. Where is this guy? If we look, 27 prowess. There he is. Force. So we could get him in that position, I think. Yeah. Here we go. That one's fixed. This also needs a successor. 33 prowess. We need to just... maybe we'll select someone else from the list because 33 doesn't seem to be coming up. My brother, 19 prowess. Let's find him. Get my brother in that position. Force. There we go. And we can appoint him here just to ensure we have that position filled. Guardian for my son. Let's do that. He is quick, strong, and beautiful. And he is studying stewardship. I want a genius person to educate him. Do we have any geniuses in our current court? We do. Let's get this guy to do that. I can pardon some criminals. King Floki. Yeah, we'll pardon him for some opinion. And yeah, we'll also pardon him. Just want to double check that my culture hasn't changed on this character. I'm still a Satru and Narushan culture, which is great. Soldier count, 16,000 soldiers. Need to station my men at arms. Where can we put them? Okay, we can hold some extra holdings. So let's take Könugarðr if we can. Can we steal this? Revoke title. I want Könugarðr. We will accept. I want that back. That's one of the better holdings. So let's take that. Got a new heir. That really just messes up all of the succession that I just done there a second ago. So we got Könugarðr, which means that we can station probably one of our better men at arms there for a bonus. Let's do that. And we will station these guys over here. Actually, we need more holdings. What about London? London was a holding that potentially we wanted to take back. Middlesex. Where was London? Barony of London. This guy's not gonna... If I was to take just London. Middlesex. Might accept. What if I send you a little bit of a gift? Send him a gift, and then I say I want Middlesex. He will accept that I take that then. Okay, let's do that. Perfect. So now I'm holding... Now I can actually station my men at arms in London. Let's station these guys over there. Or here instead. They actually get a better bonus. What about this one? Yeah, sweet. So all of our men at arms are now stationed. We have some space for some extra holdings, and we're currently holding Könugarðr. I want that to be my capital. Because it has really high development. Okay. We will get an influx of cash with this new character. Don't need... let's refresh that. Alliances. 2,000 soldiers we'll take. It's good to have. Don't need that one. Inside your realm. I don't necessarily need that. Well, actually, let's just have a look. I have 3,000 soldiers available to me, and okay, maybe let's just take these alliances. Let's take these ones. I don't need the small one. Heir succession. My player heir. Okay. Same dude, and he has active elections. Jarl Dyre. Yeah, he's there. Könugarðr. Yeah. Okay. Succession is actually okay. Disable building in Middlesex. Why is it disabled? I don't have the title of Essex. Who holds the title of Essex? Revoke title. Earldom of Essex. He won't give me that. Okay, so we have a disabled building. What would it give us anyway? Okay, maybe something we look at taking later on. So, whoops. I want the title of Essex. Just want to pin this character. We might sway this guy and then ask him for the land. Do we have any schemes going currently? Trying to befriend this king. I'm not sure why. We can end that. And we will start to sway this guy. Sway. How do you do this again? Sway. There we go. Let's sway that guy. Get his opinion up of us, and then we'll ask him for Essex. Making decent money. We are court abilities. Unraised men at arms. Okay. So if I was to uncheck this, I think our men at arms. Actually, I'm okay. I think we're good for now. We're going to get indulgences, which will help our income as we go along here. Raise a rune stone. Yes, we'll do that. Seems good. Middlesex. Direct vassal opinion. That's where we've just taken over, so let's take that. And hold court. We'll hold our first court, shall we? 10 court artifacts. Okay, let's just exit that out and go back in. Let's go ahead and hold court. Cheap court. It seems like it was only 125 prestige to this. A land of barbarians. Promote culture in this county. Yeah, let's promote our culture there. Who's Asnar? Prince Asnar. He's Catholic. Yeah, let's hang on. Are you Norse? Is that true? Mayor gets 40 opinion, development goes up by 40. Why is this guy Catholic? I don't like that. I want the opinion of Asnar to go up. Let's do that, and then let's ask him to convert. See what happens. Just see if that works in the background. This will give me intrigue experience. Harboring in exile. A new arrival from my court today is Volmil, an envoy from Greater Moravia. Come to my attention that you are harboring an individual, Zlata, who's Catholic. Yeah, go ahead, take her. Or I could ask her to convert, which she will, and I will marry her off to someone that is a good fighter. This guy's like 36 prowess. Drag him into our court, and let's refuse to give her up for now. Just gets an extra fighter. I just noticed that she was unmarried, so that gets us another soldier. Okay, we want to figure out what our courtiers are doing now. So disrupt schemes, that works. I want you to organize the army. Actually, increase knight effectiveness and prestige, direct vassal opinion. You can work on vassal opinion. This guy wants, my cousin wants the empire. Interesting. I've already sent a gift here. Does he have a claim? He has a claim. We should be able to. These guys want lower crown authority. This is more of a threat than anything else. So can I arrange a marriage with who's grandson? Arrange a marriage. No. We got to keep an eye on this one. Although we should be able to call in some allies if we need to. Okay, we're just going to unpause for a second and continue. Get some indulgences, get some money up. With that money, we will invest it in people that are down here. Send him a gift. He should hopefully leave now, this faction. Yeah, he did. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with our money. We're going to invest it like that. This guy's after growing up. I've lost train of what I wanted to do in this episode. I do want to continue expansion. Wasn't there? Yeah, there was like 3 or 4 areas that we could go to war with. Conquer duchy, I suppose. Yeah, and we want this big one. So we'll do that. We'll take this duchy. And we'll also take this one, I think. We'll take the county this time. I probably could have done that to save on some prestige last time. What about call an ally? I have to spend prestige for that. What about dynasty members? Yep, this will be free. Well, it can cost me renown, but I think it's worth doing. And we'll raise our soldiers. We will just raise our men-at-arms. I think we should be okay with just our men-at-arms. So let's raise them down here. And for now, holy crap, how many soldiers? They have 5,000 soldiers. What are they? What type of soldiers are they? Main. Oh, they have a holy order. Aha. Okay. Can I call in mine? I've called in the holy order too. Okay, that evens out that fight. And we'll wait for them to raise. We'll also get some more money coming in the door here as well. I wanted that blot to happen. 29. He's in another army. Did we not merge them together? Let us go and defeat these guys. And then we'll come up and take the rest of the land. I'll take this money just because we're at war. And we'll swap our marshal to organize army just to make it a little bit cheaper. I need you, my wife, to get you to help me with manage domain. That's not good to me. Learning. Yeah, let's do learning. She's Greek. She's beautiful. Could divorce her. I need piety to do that and could get a better character. Could be an option for us in the future. More indulgences. Beautiful. And we will continue to invest that money that's coming from people sinning into the faction down here to get more people out of it. And by doing that, we're also decreasing our stress, which is nice. That guy should leave. Because he likes me now. Hello? You want to leave that faction? You want to leave that place, man? Okay, he's out. And we should win this war pretty easily. Okay, 50% war score. Once we take this, then we should be good for a quick siege. Christoph. Demand conversion. I can't recruit you. Well, I'll make you the Satru Fate. Yeah, our soldiers did really well there. And we'll have our allies coming in to join us very, very shortly. I can vassalize somebody. Oh, okay. Who's this? Where are you based? Hello? I can vassalize Duchy. So, Duchy of... Interesting. It seems he's part of Brittany, but we can offer vassalization, and I'll say, you want low feudal obligations? Let's just see what happens here. Okay. Because I'm a good diplomat, I think I will get more vassalizations. So expansion that way, maybe, instead of war. Personal scheme, success chance against family members, don't need that. August. TOEFL, opinion gain from gift, that is great. That will mean that anytime we pay people, they'll like us a bit more. So we could just say, here's another gift, and you can leave that faction as well. And I will go through and change and convert the religion of my vassals as well. More indulgences, great. We will use that as we always do. Send this guy a gift. Let's just do that. See if he leaves. He's a powerful vassal. At least he likes us now. It was free. Okay. So the faction to ruin the empire is now gone. Just from that gold that we've given away. Mercenaries. I didn't even realize I had mercenaries. And my soldier count has gone up quite a bit. Probably because of vassal opinion, which is beautiful. We have people scheming in our court. We're going to take this land. We'll likely hold it ourselves because we're able to hold 2 extra slots. You want to come in and pay 110 gold? Yeah, anytime. Keep the door open for him. Independence from their liege. Why would you do that? Why don't you just like take some gold and be happy? You too. Here you go. I've already sent this guy a gift, so I don't need to give him another one. Crown authority though. Have I sent this guy a gift? Nope. There you go. Keep everybody happy. Spread the wealth around. Okay, we have a 100% war score here, so we can end this and we can actually keep that land. So that's one little area, and it's called Maramarzrosziget, which was the first place I wanted to take over as I became a new leader. Why would you want to hold any other holding? No, I'm just joking. I can actually build a castle in Bedford. Let's check the development. It's 10. It's not the worst. We can construct a building over here, which will buff our archers. So let's do that. Seems like a good move. And I've just lost where I am. Over here. Okay. Let's go and siege their capital. Looks like some people in my court were taken prisoner. Someone's trying to kill my courtier. That's okay. I used to panic at every pop-up when I first started playing this game. I'm like, oh, okay, let me action this. Oh, okay. There's certain ones that are worth more than others in terms of priority. So I wish I knew that when I started. 14 months here to siege. Mine will take 3 months because I have better siege equipment. So this actually should beat this in terms of progression. Torgen Stigerson. My son is called Ironfast. We're not going to call him Ironfast. We're going to call him Solve. And hopefully he'll solve a problem for us during the course of his life, right? Right? See what I've done there? Yeah, sure. Seems like a good marriage. Also seems like a good marriage. This guy was swayed. Beautiful. So can you give me the Earldom of Essex now? As a duchy. We also took over that land. Enforcer demands. And we can disband all. I think I've Hang on. Pause. Okay. I have now taken over Essex. So I have some counties in England, and we can likely give away this area that we've just taken over. We'll grant this to somebody of our dynasty that is not a ruler, is a Satru, and is an Arushan. My son. Give it to my son. Recent titles. This one. Give him those. And that. And that fixes all of our problems. Now, we no longer have disabled buildings. We can station some men at arms, like these horses. And station them all the way over here in England for a little bit of a buff. And that's great news. We also can station this, probably... We do it here? Nope. You do it here? Sure. Okay. Sweet. So we hold better land now. And I think disabled buildings. County of Buckinghamshire. Why is this disabled? Okay, that will be re-enabled in next month, so we can speed up time. Just want to keep an eye on our income here when that happens. I've had another son, Otter, which we can marry off for an alliance, likely. We can do that in just a moment. Let's just see if we can... I think I know what I'm going to use my money for. I want to go to my vassals and say... Actually, let's just take more money for now. Pause. I want to have a look at my vassals. And I want to see if there's anybody that's not our religion. Because when people are a Satru, when they sin, they pay me money. So I'm going to look at military strength. So the people that has... Like this guy's 8,000 soldiers... if I was to ask him to convert right now, he won't. But if I was to send this guy a gift, he will love me. And then I'll say, hey, do you want to become the Asatru Fate? And now he should swap from being Catholic to being blessed by Odin. So I'm going to do that with a lot of our vassals here. Send these people gifts and then ask them to convert. And this will, like over time, this will actually spread the Asatru Fate. This lady may ask me for a favor. She just converted. Nice. That was a 1 in 3 chance there. By doing that, it helps with opinion as well. So military strength. Like this guy, not as big as the previous two, but he will also convert to Asatru, hopefully. He likes me 100%, so hopefully he'll just swap. Let's just keep an eye on this. He did. That is what I'm going to spend my gold on. But folks, that is where we're going to wrap up this episode. We did... can I vassalize this guy? Oh, we're close to vassalizing this guy. Actually. We got... I can't declare war on this guy. But I can declare war here. We got... we did eat up a chunk of land. And we fixed the opinion of the characters that were there. So I think it would be good just to steal this county first before we wrap up. Give you a little bit of an extra war before we yeah, you can gain opinion. Let's do another battle before we wrap up this episode. Because when I'm watching what people play CK3, the battles is kind of what's exciting for me. How they expand their empires. So let me just run in here, defeat this army. This guy is not my best commander. Let's get him in instead. He's better at sieging. And we probably have hooks that we could... Who's this guy? I'll pardon this guy. Lots of stuff that we could do. I mean, we could call in these... Yeah, let's just call them anyway. Why not? Okay. We will probably win. Here's some more indulgences. So by converting these vassals, it's already turning into gold for us. And we will kind of, I suppose, recycle that. Again, just here's a Catholic. If I was to ask him right now, he might convert. If I was to send him a gift, he should convert. And we'll do that to get every vassal under the Empire of the Rus to become a Satru Fate. gold for conversions is what we'll likely call this episode. And we have a new king, by the way. Might work on dressing him up a little bit before the next episode. I don't really like his... He just looks like a regular peasant. You got to get him looking like a king. We'll start that off in the next episode by maybe designing his clothes. Or his outfit. Go and take the capital. Oh, go and take this capital. I walked by the city. Imagine the people in the city as the Vikings who kind of just walk by them. They would be so confused. This is a small county, so I think once we take this, we should be good. Speed it up. I'm not going to accuse people right now. Okay. They have come in for a fight, and they're likely going to lose. Do we have anybody in prison? Not right now. But we do have some money that we can take. Combatants captured. Who are you? Dan Zach. Man conversion. Oh, he won't. What if I was to burn you at the stake? The man conversion of this guy. He is... Who's his heir? I'll burn this guy as well. Actually, no. I'll take gold for this guy. Or maybe a hook. We'll use the hook to convert him. That's what we'll do. So... Hang on. Let's just see if this works. Keeping him open on the screen. Okay, he's out. Pause. Now, can I... Can't do anything with the hook. Never mind. What about this guy? You're a vassal of this person. Okay, got lost in the menu there. I thought maybe I could convert them that way. 86% war score we got. We could siege over here, I suppose, just to help with that. And diplomacy, like playing peacefully, is actually pretty fun as well. I know I'm saying playing peacefully while I'm running here, smashing up buildings and stealing land. But when you play nice, it's easy to vassalize people. Let's call this guy Bjorg. Oh, that was my granddaughter. What a horrible name for a lady. This is my my wife. Her name is Bjorg. Imagine bringing that lady home. Betrothal can marry. Sure. We finished building. Okay. So this should be good. We will give away this county. Who's down here? This guy? We'll likely grant it to this person for opinion. There we go. So we can enforce our demands. So be it, disband our armies. And we'll give the land to that guy, which fixes our problem. Folks, thank you so very much for watching. We have gobbled up a good chunk of Slavia. I think our next big target is Moravia, Lithuania, and then we do need to take this area of Wallachia and Bulgaria, and that should unite the Slavic Empire, which is our goal. Hope to see you in the next episode. Do leave any thoughts, comments, and feedback below. If you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel. And have a nice day. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.